Holland, and this is my cheat sheet for Friday, March 30th. Profit is not a four-letter word. Profit is what made the United States of America the greatest country in the world. It's what's allowed us to become wealthier, prosper more. Why do we always have to, in the name of politics, Mr. President, or anybody else, have to delineate and create issues with very big issues by distorting the truth? Here's the irony. This whole situation with President Obama and his renewed call for demonization of oil companies. He voted for the very tax breaks he's telling us to get rid of. He voted for them in 2005. Every one of them. When did the truth stop mattering? Now here's the thing. I actually agree with the president. I don't believe we should be giving any tax benefit to any companies. I think everybody should be treated equally. I think there should be a flat tax and throw out all the deductions. I think it should be that way for us too. So I actually agree with the President of the United States on this particular issue. But he's going to lose it. He did lose it in the Senate yesterday. He's going to lose all of us because he wants to play games by being dishonest about his own history and by demonizing what made this country great. So I've done a couple of things. On the physical cheat sheet today, you're going to see the profit margins of all industries in the United States of America. Number one, the President of the United States is incorrect. We are not seeing record oil prices right now or record oil profits. Most companies are doing very well, but not anywhere near record territory. And secondly, oil industry. You want to know what their profit margin is? 6%. 6%. Or, to put this another way, they rank number 114 out of 215 industries in the world. There are 113 industries we can pick on about their profit margins if we want to go to that place before we arrive at these evil oil companies. By the way, you want to know who's number 113 at 6.3%? The drug companies. Another one we like to commonly pick on, right? Anyway, get the facts for yourself. My fiscal cheat sheet today. Now, speaking of El Presidente, it is Friday, his re-election odds. He actually, for a third consecutive week, is at 47%. Right now, that computes to about a 56% chance of winning re-election using historical information. And as we take a look on the Republican side towards next week, a couple things for you. Right now, Mitt Romney obviously had a very big week. Big endorsements. The biggest came from Marco Rubio. And we have the three primaries coming up next Tuesday. And here's the thing. We have Mitt Romney leading by double digits in each of those three winner-take-all scenarios. So Mitt Romney does appear very close to closing the door. In fact, so close that the odds makers now give Mitt Romney a 93% chance of winning the Republican nomination outright before the convention, which is a situation that I largely agree with. Now let's talk about smartphones here real quick. The age of the smartphone is officially upon us. We have been buying more smartphones than standard cell phones now for just over a year. But we're actually at the point now to where 50% of all devices activated are smartphones rather than traditional cellular phones. So people are getting rid of the old cellular phones, replacing them with smartphones. It's now 50-50. And what are we buying? Android continues to maintain 48% market share when we take a look at the last 3 months worth of sales. And Apple, they've come up big time, up to 43% now. A year ago, Apple was at 28%. 3 months ago, Apple was at 38%. And now they're up to 43% of all smartphones being sold. BlackBerry down to 5%. And guess what? They're getting out of the consumer business. Research in Motion announced a horrible quarter last night, and they are ending all consumer lines of business. They're not going to try to sell direct to us anymore. They're simply going after the business. So big change there. Best Buy closing 50 stores. A lot of change in the landscape. Check out the fiscal cheat sheet. A lot of great data for you to review today. And I know I'm a dork and you might not enjoy data as much, but it's instructive. You'll probably actually find it a little bit fun too. Who knows? All right, that's the cheat sheet for today. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you Monday.